right, Le-Jean Geluk. Wait, quick question. Does your name mean anything?
No, it doesn't.
Le-Jean, but it's such a pretty name.
It's purely creative.
Really?
So all the creative props to my parents.
Okay. Well, welcome to 5 Unscripted. You just said this feels like a date.
It does.
But
it's going to be on the internet.
Well, it is going to be on the internet.
I can't do no small talk. No small talk. I'm not with the small talk. Can't be with the small talk.
So you're a makeup artist, a photographer, an entrepreneur. What else am I forgetting? I feel like there's more.
Maybe in the future. It is limitless after all. So.
And that's the name of your business, right? Limitless Studios.
100%.
So tell me about it. What do you do?
Okay, so we do makeup and photography. We're based in Melville, 27 boxes. So besides the normal makeup and the glam and the events and the bridal, we do something called impression management.
Impression management?
Yeah, so basically we create strategies around people's appearance, whether it's corporate or company, or you just want to have like a different social media presence. So we help you with all the difficult stuff, whether it's content creation, getting ready, your makeup style, and just everything around your personal presence that if you want to change or not change, I would say embrace the uniqueness of you and of what you present and what you're bringing out there. Yeah, so we do it like with companies, with people.
Okay. Is it like an image? Would you call yourself an image consultant?
So what the main plan is, we're hoping to grow to that extent.
Okay.
So right now we deal with just your look and how it is. So hopefully we can. So we're trying to get a lot of the youth involved within the industry to come in, like explore their creative side. So it doesn't just have to be where we find spaces for creatives within our communities and within the industries and obviously within careers. So whether you are into fashion designing, we're hoping to grow that big, or we are going to grow that big.
Manifest.
So just to be socially impactful within our communities. And
I like that, socially impactful. What are you doing now to like reach out to the youth?
So there's a lot of people that we're trying to take under our wing. Of course, we are a small SME that has just started, so it's still growing. But just to take people under our wings and just to kind of let them see first if that's what they want within production. So whether we take them like on production sets. What we started doing right now also is we turned our Instagram into a magazine kind of thing.
I've seen that. That's cool.
Thanks, Fanny.
Yeah.
So we turned it into a magazine, so that also allows for different spaces to be filled. So whether it's choosing outfits or photography, maybe choreography with pictures, because I've actually come to notice that people posing is actually quite a challenge. So there are people who are able to choreograph that, and then they do it quite well. So from that, like the smallest things. So that's what we're trying to do. So articles, whether you're interested in writing articles about specific things that we're facing, or within the beauty industry. So whether it's latest fashion designs and trends, and our generations are moving so fast. The generation after us is very cool.
Right, they're very cool.
They are. So their take on fashion and how things are meant to be within the industry is completely, it's mind blowing.
I agree.
I like their take on things.
I wish I'm just half as cool as they are.
Funny. And we thought we were cool.
I thought I was so cool. All right, let's go back to when you got into makeup. Right, we went to the same high school. I don't know if people know that. We went to the same high school. And we didn't have a lot of like creative subjects. I think all we had was visual arts. Yeah. Did you do visual arts?
I did.
Okay, so tell me how you got into makeup then.
Okay, so makeup just so happened. So I actually wanted to go into the Navy. I wanted to be a Navy SEAL.
Really?
100% a combat officer. That was my dream. And I done subjects for that. I swam. And when I left matric, obviously God has his own plans for everybody. Yeah. And I just kind of got directed into the space. And I wrestled with it at first. I was like, how am I going to change the world with makeup? What am I going to do? So that was one of the biggest struggles. But eventually, I grew a love for it. So I do special effects as well. That's what I really like. So all the blood and gory stuff and the scary boogeyman.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So that's what I studied. So I got into makeup through someone at work, actually. One of my bosses, where I was working with my mom, oh my word, I'll never forget him. He actually asked me one day, like, what do you want to do? And I said, I want to go to the Navy. And he's like, I'm not putting you in the Navy. Choose something else. And then that's when I found makeup school. And that's how I started makeup. And he paid for my studies. And like, there was just God's hand in it. So knowing God's hand is it, like, things just fall into place. You don't have to fight for anything. And that's what makeup really,
So you'd say it found you, you didn't find it.
100%.
I just answered the question for you.
You did.
I'm joking.
And you did it great, thanks.
And how's it going, man, with your business? Tell me.
It's going good. Of course, there's ups and downs and challenges. But so I watched a TikTok. I shouldn't say I read something. We say we read something. And it's on TikTok. But I watched a TikTok that said, big dreams die in the place of planning. So if you plan too much and if you prepare yourself too much, your dreams will end up dying because you never feel ready. So it was literally me just taking a big jump and jumping. A lot I'm learning on the way. There's a lot of challenges, which is good. This is growth. A lot of facing myself that I have to do as well. You pick up, it's so funny because you pick up your mistakes and then it actually frustrates you and you're just like, you got to do better in that area. But sorry. That's how I got into everything.
Yeah.
Oh no, I lie.
Okay, that's how you're finding your business. Okay, let's talk about your business some more, right?
Okay.
I know you're doing it with your little sister, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
And how's it working with your sister?
Oh, she's like the brains behind everything. I'm not even gonna lie.
Really?
She is. That's what I'm saying. The generation after us they are just mind blowing. So they've got a different take, and I feel like she brings that. And because I want to work with, I feel like the trick with businesses that if you keep on working with the youth, you'll never run out of style. And also they are the ones that also need like all the experience and all of that. So if I could provide that and then they could, we could grow within the company or we could like be an incubator. That's what it is. So I wouldn't say I would plan on keeping them there forever unless that's their choice, but just like being incubator. So I feel with Layla, she brings in Layla, shout out.
That's your sister.
She brings in that young element. Like she's amazing. She's really amazing.
Yeah.
She is.
What do you think is the hardest thing about being a makeup artist?
Keeping up with the trends. So what I've noticed is that a lot of people want to look like other people.
Yeah.
And then you forget to embrace your own features. And then that's when you look completely different. So realizing that you have to, every client that comes in, you have to embrace their features. Like, although they'll come and be like, yes, Kim Kardashian, girl, you gotta make look like
Kim Kardashian.
That's what, even with impression management, finding yourself, finding how you want to look and your unique features and how to embrace that, then I feel like that's a win. So that's the hardest thing, is trying to convince people that you don't have to look like this person to be considered glamorous or beautiful. You can be glamorous and beautiful in your own way. And that's also what Layla taught me as well, because she's quite unique in her ways.
Be unique in your own way. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. All right, let's go into makeup more.
Okay.
What are your top 5 essential products?
Okay, so when it comes to makeup, I do believe that you need skincare is. I feel like skincare is a little bit more important than the products.
Okay.
Just reasons why is that your skin only your makeup only looks as good as your skin underneath. So I feel like that's, if you can adapt a good skincare, then everything else flows, whether it's maintaining eyebrows, maybe put on some lashes, individual lashes, which is not really necessary, but I mean, it's your vibe.
I'm scared of individual lashes because they come off with your real lash.
I feel like there's a proper way to maintain them. That's the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a way to maintain them, there's a way to wash them, there's a way to look after them.
Like individuals?
Yeah. And I think they're cool. I think the only reason why I'm scared of them is because if I don't wear them, I'm going to be like, who is that? So that's the only part. Other than that, there's ways to maintain them. There's ways to make sure that you properly wash them and take care of them. I mean, I think the mistake that we make when it comes to makeup and makeup applications is that we try and think that it's like one time thing. It's not. Like if you want good skin, you're gonna have to maintain it. If you want good lashes, you're gonna have to maintain it. Nails, you're gonna have to maintain it.
Body.
Oh, that was a tough one. but all of that, like, you're gonna have to maintain your eyebrows. You know, you're gonna have to make sure that if you wanna give a no look, you're gonna have to make sure you're threading them or shaping them, tinting them regularly, making sure you look after your skin. It's not just something you'll do on a Saturday and expect, wow, I'm gonna be flawless for the rest of the week. No, you know, or the month, maybe the week 100% because it's like
It's just the week.
it's just the week. But maintaining that. So I think with everything, if you maintain it, then that's when you master it. Like,
Okay. So it's good skincare routine.
yeah, and then
Maintenance. Was that your number 2?
maybe number 2.
Okay.
Maybe 1.5.
Wait, what? I can't hear you. Now I can't hear you. What she saying? Did y'all catch that? Because I didn't hear anything. Ma'am?
Maybe number 1 can be to have like segments 1.1, 1.2.
That's a lot. We'll be here forever. I just asked for 5. Okay, can we keep it in the 5?
Okay. So number 2
Okay, number 2.
would be a good primer, and then a foundation, and then a powder. So now we're on 4. See that?
Okay, wait. So number 2 is a good primer.
Yes.
Number 3 is good foundation.
Yes.
Number 4 is good powder.
100%. So
All right.
you can do your entire face with about those things.
You didn't even get to number 5. So you're done. That's your...
No, okay, you can have your bronzes. And see this. You see number 5 needs a 5.1, 5.2.
Oh my gosh.
That's why we have big cases, Pali. It consists of a lot
You
of
do
things.
have like big cases.
Yes.
It's like a suitcase.
Like that's why there's segments like in this area of foundation. You need concealer. You need but to make it simple, you could do a whole face with about 5 products.
Yeah.
And a good brush. I actually picked it up from Rihanna.
Okay. Shout out, baby. I love you. You also teach older people to do their own makeup.
Yeah, man, it's not really only older people. I mean,
Okay, you teach a lot of people, but like for me, the fact that you're also teaching older people,
yeah, because
that's great.
I feel like old people are just like us. It's just that they are a generation ahead of us, so they also want to be cool and hip and happening.
Yeah.
And I feel like they have all the right to be. I mean, come on, guys, we got to stay young forever.
True.
Young at heart.
I'm gonna be 25 until I get married.
Well, Pali, I'm 21.
Whoa. Whoa. And I know my mom wants to come through for a class.
Yes.
How do people even get like in touch with you? How do we know when you have classes? How does that work?
So you're more than welcome to like WhatsApp me, DM
Okay.
me. You can contact me through my website as well, www.limitlessstudios.co.za. Limitless Studios is our handle on Instagram. You can phone me. I don't know if I can give out my cell phone number.
I'd say don't.
No, honestly, say not.
They'll DM you and ask for it. And then,
100%.
if you're comfortable, then maybe you can give them your number. I'm scared for you.
Yeah, no, this is gonna be a crazy time. Oh, that wouldn't be a good idea. Not that I was planning.
I think you were a little bit there.
I mean, there's a level to marketing, eh, buddy?
True.
You gotta do it.
How are you marketing your business?
Okay, so a lot of our marketing is done on social media, of course. And
Okay.
then, so this is where our youth comes in, like where you can help impact that. Different ideas can come from that. So, but our main platform is on social media and word of mouth. Word of mouth is also a good one. And the blood of Jesus too.
Amen. sister.
And he gets the word out. But yeah, so those are our platforms.
Yeah. And where do you want to see Limitless Studios? Like in the future?
Sure. Okay, so they
Not
say
sure.
if your dream isn't big enough, it doesn't scare you.
If it doesn't scare you, it's not big enough.
Yeah,
That one. Okay.
that one exactly. So I feel like that's why I'm saying shoot, because when I think about it, I'm like, but that's the goal. I see Limitless Studios bigger than what just a makeup or photography studio. I see it reaching a lot of potential in terms of putting people under a proper creative umbrella or employment umbrella. Where people we don't only focus on our clients and about the people that we are assisting, whether it's corporate, banks, production, whatever it is, but more for a space where we could really grow the youth and really develop some or produce some really, really talented people and people with experience within our communities and within South Africa. So I said it like reaching big projects and it's kind of messed up.
Okay, I think this is actually a good question to ask you. So, the president last week mentioned in his newsletter that he wants businesses to do away with like wanting experience from job seekers and their requirements, right? So he said this is to, one, give the kids who pass their matric a chance or an opportunity, and to take them out of poverty.
100%.
Right? So what's your take on it as a business owner? Do you think you should do away with wanting experience from people who are looking for work?
Well, that's a very nice question, Pal.
Oh, thank you. I try.
Yeah, I do believe that SMEs are running the economy right now.
Yeah.
So I do believe that I don't believe that people should really have a lot of experience unless it's going to certain positions. So if you're going to DR, then you need to obviously have the correct experience to be able to run that department. So wisely, that should be done. However, I feel that if you're not going to give someone a chance, they're just going to fall into the wrong things that they're not supposed to. So that was actually the main reason for Limitless, to give that opportunity, so that although the president's going to say that, you'll be limited so much from what you could do without having the correct experience. So that's important. It's also about how you want to grow. Some people are fast learners, some people are quicker learners. Unfortunately, a lot of us would join and start doing something after school just so that we could have something to do. And a lot of creatives actually find themselves in the position where you be a brilliant artist in school and then get older and you're working in the bank and you haven't touched a pencil since. So I think it's just giving them that space and allowing you to be confident enough to step into the space that you're. So as much as we say experience isn't important, I feel like skills should be taught in schools. So for you to find like what is it that you actually want to do, so that you don't waste your time when you leave school. So experience, not so much, but proper skill set and placing people in the right sectors would really, really help a lot of the youth and a lot of people that are matriculating and like trying to find their way. Okay.
And what would you say to all the young people that want to start businesses, or even not even young people, but to everyone who wants to start a business and are just scared, what would you say?
I would say don't be scared, guys.
Just don't be scared.
Don't be scared. Like, life is an adventure, and of course with whatever you do, you're gonna come and you're gonna run into troubles. You are everything is a learning curve, every single thing. So there's nothing that you're doing that's not gonna help you. So where you are right now is where you're supposed to be. And if someone there's a TikTok I read.
You read or
I
TikTok?
Read. I watched a TikTok that actually said, if you're not gonna people are seeking for their purpose, but your purpose is something that's so easy to you that you feel like everybody else could do it. And that's not the case. Like, Bali, you speak so easily. And I mean, clearly. Like, speaking is tough. So it's a talent, it's a gift, it's something that comes and flows effortlessly. So a lot of the times we're looking and we're trying to find, oh my word, what is it that I'm supposed to be doing? But you don't actually know that the thing that you're supposed to be doing is the thing that comes easy to you. And that's when you take hold of that and you realize that whatever opportunities that's meant for doors is just going to open up. And like your way will just be there because it's God-given. It's like it's placed in you. Yeah.
And you don't only just run your own business. You also work, right, on the side.
Yeah.
How do you juggle everything?
By the grace of God.
Shout out.
No, 100% by the grace of God. I feel like sometimes I started too early with the hustle game, and I'm a bit tired now. But I feel like also at the same time, I like the fact that we, in the journey, all the lessons, if you're not going to start, you're never going to learn it. And you're going to have to learn it at a later stage. So that's nice. So it's weird. You actually learn how to manage your tiredness. And you get to a stage where you got to learn how to motivate yourself and tell yourself, like, you got to get up. So I'm tired majority of the time. 100%.
So you're tired majority of the
time. Majority of the time, yeah. But it's rewarding.
Yeah.
But I think being a mother is the hardest job.
Because you're a mom.
That one's tough.
Whew.
And
So,
I-
and what, a 4-year-old?
A 4-year-old. Oh, but I love him. He makes life very interesting. Shout out.
Interesting. Would you have another kid?
Oh, no. Oh, no, buddy.
That is
No, I
hilarious.
say that with my chest.
Okay. So you're juggling being a mom, owning a business, working, and even your business you're doing a lot: makeup, photography, image consulting, to say the least, right?
Impression management.
Impression management.
Yeah,
Did I say that right?
that's right.
See, I'm also struggling to talk now. That's a lot.
It is, but it's what I want to do. If you do what you love, you don't work, really. You're just doing what you love doing.
Yeah.
So it doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't. Sometimes I am tired and I just want to go sit at the beach. But most of the time, when you're done working or while you're working, the fulfillment that you get from what you're doing is so worth it. It's so worth it. So I don't even feel it. Yeah, and there's people out there that work harder, eh? Like,
Yeah.
So I'm very humbled when I see other people's experiences, what they have to do. Like, I was like, I'm not gonna complain. Just keep quiet. Yeah, so they are. Like, my mom works so hard. Shame. Wow, being a chef is tough.
Being a chef is tough.
So yeah, I'm just like, let me keep quiet.
And we sweat. I don't think we'd be great chefs.
Supali. I don't think so. I think I would eat everything. I mean, as you can see, I do have a very big appreciation.
Whoa. Makeup artist, entrepreneur, businesswoman, mom, photographer. Man, that list is long.
Child of God.
Child of God. Le-Jean, your surname means happiness, no?
Yeah, happiness, luck.
Le-Jean luck. Le-Jean happiness. I like it.
Sean happiness, Sean luck. Yeah, that's us.
Well, thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you,
This is
buddy.
insightful.
Yeah, it was. I hope I answered all the questions to my ability. I was quite nervous.
I think you did well.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, no, I'm normally used to being behind the camera, so sitting in front of you, I'm like, so
Awkward.
yeah, I was like, yeah, being behind the camera is something different. Being in front of the camera, it's not as easy as it looks.
It's not. But you did well.
Thanks,
Thank you for
buddy.
coming.
No, thank you. Wow, thank you, Palesa.
That was Le-Jean Geluk.
Yeah,
Business extraordinaire. No? Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Makeup artist, photographer, everything.
Yeah, we're prophesying. Someone say I have a 6-pack.
She has a 6-pack. How about that? Bye.
This is 5FM.